Good morning, happy Sunday, and welcome to another episode of my Writer Corner. I know it's been a while, and I have a perfectly good explanation, which I will give to you, and then I will expound upon it. But as you can see behind me, it is absolutely foggy out this morning. It's actually comfortably beautiful. I was going to record this yesterday. I got out here to this exact spot. I started putting on my jewelry after work, and it started to rain. And the rain itself wasn't the problem. I can deal with a little bit of rain. I can deal with torrential downpour. As you can see, I'm wearing a swimsuit. However, what I cannot tolerate on an open lake is lightning. I am in no rush to meet the good Lord Almighty. So I ended up paddling my happy butt back. I was out for about 45 minutes, but yeah, so needless to say, then I was going to record it at home and stuff happened and I didn't. So I figured I'd come back out here since there's no chance of rain today and I'd record today. Now, my explanation for why I've been gone for the last 3 weeks. In 3 words, are you ready? Dungeon Crawler Carl. All right, so if you know, you know. If you don't know, and no, I am not being sponsored by Matt Dinneman. I'm not being sponsored by Soundbooth Theater. I am simply giving my personal opinion as a voracious reader and a self-published author. The Dungeon Crawler Carl series, currently 8 books with 2 more on the way, is an absolutely brilliant series. I just recently became aware that there was even a whole genre called Lit RPG. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like storytelling, video game style. It's really interesting. But yeah, so Dungeon Crawler Carl follows this guy in his boxers, barefoot, and his ex-girlfriend's Persian tortoiseshell showcat in a Dungeons and Dragons meets Game of Hunger Games post alien invasion world. That's the best way I can describe it. And as you read through the books, as somebody who has read a crap ton, who has written her fair share, there are words strung together to form sentences that I never imagined would be possible in the human language, and yet Matt Dinneman does it. And he does it brilliantly, and he makes you laugh hysterically, and just connects with the characters. And then you will also hear that Peacock has picked up the rights to turn it into a live action series. And the audiobook narrator, Jeff Hayes, has been cast as Princess Donut. So yeah, that's where I've been for the last 3 weeks. I've been obsessively binge listening through all 8 books. Check out mattdinneman.com. Also check out Soundbooth Theater, or Audible also has all 8 of the books as audiobooks, which I highly recommend, though I will in the very near future be purchasing all 8 hard copies just because, just because. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I am 3 weeks out, 2.5, 3 weeks out from starting school again. This has been probably one of my favorite summers in a long time, just because of that series. I've been out on the lake 5-6 days a week listening, and then I have my headphones on at home while I'm getting ready for work and going to bed and all of that crap. And so yeah, I binge listened through 8 books, over 100 hours. But it was absolutely worth it. Yeah. So back to my stuff. It gave me several ideas as a result. One of them is for what is going on with Princess Isadora and Prince Glaive in Nestapor. And a sort of a mercenary group that I am going to be introducing near the end of the book. So look for that. July ended out and I sold about 75 books between the 8 that I had available for sale. Um, I usually sell fewer in the summer. Sell, yes, I use that term as loosely as humanly possible because they are available for free, except for Allies Deceit, which was available for $1. Now they're all back to their normal price. And also, I am going to be going. I already purchased my VIP ticket to Erie's Anime Fest in October, and my costume is coming in this week. And yes, absolutely, I am going as a gender bender version of Coral. Um, I can't help it. The character's brilliantly written. Um, I will gladly admit I had some serious personal issues with my writing. For those of you who do or do not know me, I have OCD, I have ADHD, and I certainly have a world of PTSD. Writing has always been my outlet, my way to process this shit, and having my associate's degree also gives me a sort of imposter syndrome. Working towards my bachelor's and master's gives me a sort of imposter syndrome. And so I struggle a lot with, there's writers out there, Matt Dinniman, George R.R. Martin, J.R.R. Tolkien, even J.K. Rowling, Terry Goodkind, Ari Salvatore for freaking sure, considering I just recently finished out the last of his 40-something books. I mean, I know I am never, ever in my whole entire life or afterlife going to be as well known as any of them. I don't have the time, I don't have the money to be able to put myself out there the way that some of these people do to get themselves noticed, to get themselves published, and to get picked up and crowdfunded and whatnot. But I just keep going because I read one time, write the book that you want to read. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been writing the books that I want to read. Because these characters have just been living in my head and they need to come out and their stories need to be told. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And a lot's going on with Princess Isadora and Prince Glaive in Nestapur and everything that is involved with that. There is a lot that still has to come. This has to be my last draft. I have to get it done in the next 3 weeks. So yeah, but my hand's starting to fall asleep while I'm recording this, and I kind of want to get back out to the lake. So yeah, check out Matt Dinniman's Dungeon Crawler Carl. There's also a webtoon out there. For those of you like me who have addictive personalities. And stay tuned. I still have a couple of more episodes before the end of this season. So remember, I am under no obligation to make sense to you. Thanks and have a great week.